Shagem Newman, a crusader for animals in a desperately poor South African slum near Cape Town, is the 2019 recipient of the Brian Davies Award. The award is made annually by international animal organization Network for Animals and is named after its founder. It is awarded to an individual or organization that does exceptional work for animals in difficult or dangerous situations and carries a $10,000 or 148,000 Rand prize. Shagem lives in Hangburg, a squalid place where 7,000 people exist almost without hope. Very few people have jobs. Many live in rickety shacks on a steep mountainside without electricity or running water. Rubbish piles the filthy streets, and gangsterism and drug abuse are commonplace.
In Hangburg, where Shagem works, the shops have to be fortified. It's such a dangerous area.
Huge resentment about the situation periodically spills over, leading to violent confrontations with police. Street dogs rank nowhere on anyone's scale of concern, except one man, Shagem Newman. Shagem grew up in Hangburg. Orphaned when he was young, he was brought up by an abusive alcoholic uncle who beat him so badly that Shagem became permanently brain damaged.
Yes, my uncle was so abusive, and then sometimes at night he'd come and then he was drunk and then I was sleeping, then he hit me through on the side on my head like.
And what happened?
And so I did get a blood clot on my head, and then I did have to go to the hospitals because I did have a light stroke.
Fleeing beatings, Shagem found comfort among street dogs, sleeping among them at night for their warmth and savoring their love. Shagem vowed when he got older he would repay the street dogs, and he has. Shagem has almost single-handedly turned the situation in Hangburg around for street dogs. Where once their lives were virtually certain to be nasty, brutish and short, the hundreds of animals who live there are now regularly fed, monitored and medically treated. He colonized a piece of Table Mountain immediately above Hangburg and scrounged old fencing to secure it. Then he started caring for dogs. Shagem then started making regular visits to street dogs in the area, feeding them whenever he could find money to do so. He also started teaching children and adults how to care for dogs and has made huge progress.
So, what do you think about what Shagem does?
Shagem has a heart of joy for animals. He looks after every animal. If you see a dog hungry, he takes the dog, look after the dog, wash the dog.
Because of his gentleness and obvious kindness, he is now a well-known and popular figure in the community. Part of Shagem's success has been because he formed Shagem's Crew, a group of youngsters who he taught to love and care for dogs, and who now patrol the streets checking on the dogs and their well-being.
We got Shagem's Crew!
Shagem describes how these are kids who might well have ended up in criminal gangs, how he taught them that love brings more rewards than cruelty. It is because of these remarkable achievements that Shagem is this year's Brian Davies Award winner.
Shagem, this is probably as good a time as any to tell you you've won the Brian Davies Award for 2019. You're going to get $10,000 to help the animals.
Blessed, yeah. That makes me feel blessed to look more after the animals.
Yeah.
I will do that forever. That's my life, animals strictly. Animals is my number one.
The other 2019 finalists for the award are the El Rame Animal Shelter in Jordan and Naz, a Montenegrin group which cares for street dogs in Nikšić. El Rame and Naz have each received $2,500.
I would like to say thank you very much for Network for Animals for being there for me, welcoming my animals and my community people. I appreciate everything Network for Animals do for me. Thank you very much.
It's your money that does the good work. Please give today if you can.